All right, welcome back to D&D. So, last week you had all gone to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Kirok, who was informed of your various indiscretions around his property, and due to a couple of good deception rolls from Fiffle, you were able to defuse that situation. However, while meeting with him, he did offer you a few experiments in order to, well, have magic spider eggs implanted in the body of one of you, which Lucian was the one who volunteered for. He also provided you with 3 experimental grenades, as he is testing reagents out of the black powder. And he had also utilized a potion that Kaito had been so kind to test, causing some necrotic damage and 2 levels of exhaustion. Following that, and your desire to leave Kirog and head up north to fight the dragon, you then got teleported outside. You're able to make it to the north of Silsanus. Heading north a little bit more, you eventually ran into a village that looks like it had been recently burned or pulled down. And then, while preparing for the night to come, Fern and Lucian had heard a mysterious voice and were compelled to follow it into the wilderness. Currently, Lucian is on all fours running after the voice, and Fern has mounted Aurora and is taking off as well, followed behind by Reggie being ridden by Otto and Kaito. So, we pick up from there. What is everyone doing?
And I think I still have not been made aware this has happened, or only am just finding out.
Was I on Reggie? I don't remember.
You had jumped on to Reggie and were taking off after them.
Okay.
How far are they away from Otto and I?
They were able to get about I think I said 60 feet after you had mounted Reggie.
Can we see the direction where they're headed? Can we see what they're headed towards?
Currently, it's nighttime,
Okay.
so unless you can see in the dark, although I believe Otto does have goggles of night.
Yep.
Otto is able to see them heading kind of northeast.
We will chase after Fern since she's the closest one. Wait, so how close is Fern and how close is Lucian? I assume Lucian's like further out.
Lucian's about 40 feet from you. Fern is about 60 feet from you, as Aurora is able to dash faster than Lucian. Even with his
60 feet in my first move.
You can move 60? Oh, then they're actually matched up.
Wow.
Only my first turn though.
I guess we're just gonna have to follow them. I'm gonna yell behind to
Yeah,
Piffle
we'll follow them.
and Graham and let them know, hey, they're off running.
It's that stupid voice again.
Son of...
You said Fiffle was there.
Fiffle had actually seen them, yes.
What have I seen?
You saw them burst out running. Maybe he can shoot when their legs out.
Who's running? Who's trying to run away?
Fern on Aurora and Lucian like a tiger that he thinks he is.
All fours, yeah.
Why is it bad that they're running?
They're getting
Why should I
lured
shoot
into the
them?
forest to just kind of bolt
Oh,
their
because
into
the
night.
voice, the thing. That
Yeah.
I mean, okay, guys. I mean, I'll shoot one of them if you really want. It might hurt
No,
me.
No, maybe not shoot. Do you have like do we have something where we can grapple them or? I mean, maybe we would just follow them, but they seem to be like in a trance.
Let's make this interesting. I will tell Reggie to follow them no matter what. And
Yeah,
I
I'll follow.
am going to Misty Step at Fern
Okay.
once I'm under 60 feet from them and attempt to grapple her off Aurora. And that would be
Alright.
athletics, right? Can I pre-prepare a guidance before that.
Yes, guidance. You can use it, and it will last for a minute.
Okay. So before that happens, I will definitely prepare guidance for this.
All right. Let's see here. Reggie is a horse. How fast can Reggie go?
I honestly don't know. I thought he was pretty fast.
All right. Aurora can travel 80 feet turn by dashing.
I assume he can at the very least match that. I don't know. I don't think I have a character sheet for Reggie, do I?
He would count as a warhorse, I believe, with a speed of
see- I
60.
just
So
see-
yes, Reggie would be faster than Aurora.
Okay.
All right. So Reggie's able to, quickly close the gap, getting to about 40 feet from Aurora and Fern.
I'm on Reggie as well, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
you are.
Okay, cool. So, all right. So when you Misty Step, I'm gonna take Reggie and I'm gonna try to.
No,
Unparalleled.
I've so we have like a telepathic bond. So I
Oh.
literally directed him to keep following.
Okay, great, perfect, great. Okay, let's see how this pans out.
All right. So
Okay, let me just verify quickly, but a grapple.
That'll be I think athletics in this case.
Let's see here.
'Cause I'm-
Yep, you make an athletics check. Okay, yeah, it has to be athletics for the attacker, and it can be athletics or acrobatics for the defender to attempt to slip out of it.
Okay. YOLO.
Mhm.
Of course.
All right, still a 26. Fern, if you would like, you can use either athletics or acrobatics to attempt to slip from Otto's grasp.
Here comes the critical success.
Still needs to be higher than the 26.
Okay, let me see.
All right, so Fern, you are in a trance following this voice further into the woods when suddenly Otto appears just in front of Aurora, and as Aurora closes the gap between him, he grabs onto you, and despite your best effort, you are not able to slip out of his grasp. He is like grabbed on tight, and you've been pulled off of Aurora, although Aurora has stopped seeing this.
Mhm. Yeah.
Because you have a spiritual connection. What would you like to do? Or what would Aurora like to do?
Well, I'm in a trance, so I guess I would try to get away.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are you doing that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. You could attempt to slip out of the grapple again using acrobatics, or you can have Aurora attempt something using your action.
I'll just try to slip out. I guess again with acrobatics.
Be another acrobatics then.
Does she still have to beat the 26?
I think you may need to. Normally, yes, but in this case, because it's not technically combat, I will say we're going to just keep using that 26. So, Fern, Otto's holding on tight, and you're just a small rabbit.
I'm like, I
And-
have to go. I have to go. I heard the voice.
What voice is what I'm gonna ask?
I don't know, but it was calling me. And Lucian. I don't know who it is.
So why are
They
you
were very
going for-
convincing, though.
It sounded trustworthy.
It was very
I'm gonna
convincing.
ask her. I'm gonna legitimately ask her. So what? Why would you follow a voice you don't know into
Look,
the woods in the middle of the night? and possibly
I
kill
don't
yourself?
know.
What
Look,
reason do you
I
have?
just I had to go. Okay, I had to go.
Where? Okay, so this is out of character. Can Reggie communicate with other animals?
No, he cannot.
Okay.
Otto, while you're having this discussion with Fern, you hear ever so slightly a noise from the forest, heading towards you at a rather rapid pace. About 40 feet from you, you see an elk charging towards you.
For fuck's sake, I telepathically asked Reggie to turn back toward me with Kaido.
The elk is
While holding Fern, I'll take out my longsword and like.
Let's see. I think a grapple only requires one single. Yeah, you just need one free hand. So yep, you can actually hold Fern and the sword.
Scooped under one arm, squirting like a cat.
I have mentally prepared for whatever shittery you might be bringing today.
I just bring the best things.
I know. You know what the best part is? We all forgot about Lucien in this moment.
Yeah, actually, can I jump off of Reggie? Right when I see him turning away, I need to jump off of Reggie. We need to follow Lucian. He's going into the source. At least one of us has to at least figure out what the source is.
Remember, you're exhausted, so don't do anything crazy.
Oh, I was going to tackle Lucian, actually. Just so he's not going at a pace of 60.
I think you just can't do like accelerated like sprinting.
I can only do that once, my first turn.
All right,
If I'm like in pursuit of something.
Otto. If you're attempting to engage the elk, it is going to make a ram attack against you.
I'm going to actually assume the dodge, like evasive position, while having my sword out.
Okay, you're going to use the dodge action. The elk will be then attempting to ram you at disadvantage. Does a 16 hit?
Misses.
Okay. And what's your armor class?
In this, 17.
With the benefit of the shield?
17 without the shield.
17 without the shield. Okay. Then yes, the elk attempts to ram you, but you are, having seen it, you're able to just kind of shift at the last second, and the elk goes by almost, like, you can definitely see the antler very nearly striking you, but it does miss.
And let's see.
Fern, it is your turn.
Oh.
Shield is level 1. Interesting. Okay.
I'll just try to slip out of his grasp again.
Okay. All right, Otto, go ahead and do either an athletics or it has to be an athletics in order to hold on to Fern, as the elk has given you a little bit of a distraction.
Make sure it's okay. It's on normal. For fuck's sake.
And unfortunately, distracted by the elk, Fern is able to slip out of your grasp. Although by this time, the other members of the team have been able to catch up to you. And while this is going on, Reggie has continued to follow Lucian. Kaido, you on top of Reggie are closing the gap between Lucian, so you're about 30 feet away from him, you would say.
I'm going to yell out. Well, Reginald's about to make a U-turn towards Otto, right? At this moment?
Yep, as Otto has commanded Reggie to turn back, you now have about just a few seconds in order to do something in order to catch Lucian or stay on Reggie if you so desire.
I'm gonna yell out to Lucian and tell him where are you going, Lucian? And I'm gonna jump off towards him.
Okay.
Jump off of Reginald since he's gonna be doing a U-turn.
Okay. If you are jumping off and he's not stopping, make a dexterity save.
Can I assume? Can I add the? Wouldn't he get momentum as he jumps off too? Because of the at the speed he's going.
Actually,
in case you determine distance.
Slingshotting.
You could push off a little bit. I mean, the best you'd only gain like a few feet. It's
probably like a square, like 5,
But in this case, you are able to jump off of Reggie, and yeah, you land maybe like 5 feet from him by like leaping off of him. You do not suffer any damage. Like, you are able to roll and get back up onto your feet without, getting hurt or getting knocked prone. You're pretty short-footed.
Shit. Is this an ability check? Is this save an ability check?
so Saves are
No,
just.
I'm
not in the-
exhausted. Do I need to do this one more time?
No, saves are like separate. I think.
I
Okay.
believe so.
Okay,
I'll
great.
just
Never mind.
check something. In this regard, I don't believe it is the case.
Lucian, slow down. I will come with you to this like voice in the forest, but slow down. Slow down your roll. Why are you running at 80 feet?
Don't worry, when I get to Lucian,
Army. Oh,
my solution
yeah.
for Lucian is I'll just divine smite him and kill his spider babies at the same time.
No, leave my spider babies alone.
Spider children.
Well,
I'll
consider
tell
you.
him. Hi, I was gonna say, Lucian will like look over his shoulder, very clear-eyed. He fought off the charm or whatever that was on him, but he can still hear this voice beckoning him.
Right, slow down. I will come with you here. Well, at least let's
no,
wait.
You must come. You must come. Let's go.
All
This
right,
guy's
well,
been
don't go
fucking
60
us
feet.
forever. I need a good night's sleep, and every time we're in the forest, I have to look over my shoulder because of the stupid elk. I need to kill him. Let's go.
All right.
Meanwhile, the elk is trying to hit me.
Return to the forest.
Yes, I'm coming to the forest.
Something's wrong with your mic, Ian.
Animals do not belong in civilization. Return to the forest, Lucy, and leave them behind.
Yes, fuck civilization. Let's go.
Do I not hear this voice? Is this just Lucian?
Just Lucian.
Fuck
Kaito.
civilization. What are you talking about, Lucian? Relax, dude.
Listen, just come with me. I need your help. Come on.
You're
Told you you
tweaking.
talk too much.
I definitely need your help. Let's go. We got this. Trust me.
So you guys
How
are gonna
far
go
away are we
investigate
from the
the
rest
forest,
of them?
Stephen? I'm gonna tag along. I want to see the forest, team.
You
Yeah,
guys are
sure.
like 40 feet from each other at this point.
All right. Well, they have
Actually, it'd be closer to 50. I'm sorry. You're
they have
50 feet from
Fern
each
as
other.
their own like demon compass, so we're pretty much essentially going to the.
Yeah.
We just have two
Come
demon
down.
compasses taking us to the forest.
I mean, if we
Come kind
can
of saunters up as
streamline
they're
birth.
there in the woods, like so. Demonic voice again, guys, huh?
Yeah, this
had
guy
one-
won't let me sleep. Let's
We
go.
haven't had one of those in a couple weeks.
Hey,
All right.
I say we check it out and put this thing to bed once and for all.
I'm with you. Let's go.
All right, Fern, you've been able to slip out of Otto's grasp. The rest of the team is quickly approaching, however. What would you like to do?
I just realized I
Uh,
have a speed of 15. Fuck.
I would start moving again, but I'm at half speed, and I'm assuming I'm not right next to an Aurora anymore
That's right. She is a half speed.
since Otto grabbed me.
Okay. So, Aurora is close enough to, like, get you in a single turn.
I'll hold
Okay.
person her.
Okay. Is hold person a wisdom save?
Yes.
Fern,
What-
go ahead and make a wisdom save, please. And could you just put the hold person in the chat just so I can see the?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is
I just need to see the spell save DC.
16.
Okay. Fern, you've slipped out of Otto's grasp, but then you are frozen stiff. You
no.
are incapable of moving beyond just breathing and blinking, and your body wants you to go into the woods to follow this voice, but you're just incapable of that.
Yeah, so I'm just like going on about how I have to go to the voice.
Don't you understand? I'm late. I'm late. For a very important
The White Rabbit from
Perfecto.
Alice in Wonderland. No.
That's good.
I like that. That's great.
Thank you.
And she's a bunny. Oh,
Yeah.
it makes it even
Has
better.
Reggie showed up yet?
Yeah, by this point, Reggie has returned to you minus Kaido.
Okay.
Well, we're
So-
only 40 feet away, he was saying. So I'm yelling out at you guys. Hey, I guess we're hunting a forest demon.
I'll see them being real slow. I don't have to go max speed, but I'll slow down my pace a little.
Yeah,
bit.
I have 15 speed. I completely
But
forgot.
I'm
So
going toward this voice.
I'm leisurely walking towards the demon.
I'll go 15.
Where's the elk?
The elk has, after attempting to ram you, disappeared back into the forest.
He was like, "Fuck that."
Hit and run.
You need to go to see a spirit that just tried to kill you and me. I will. If how does hold person work? If I grab her, is she still immobile?
Because she is paralyzed, I believe it would be immediate failure. You automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws. Technically, yeah, I'm assuming it would mean that like you also couldn't do acrobatics or athletics checks.
Yeah, I'm just like so she's paralyzed until her next turn. I can like do whatever.
Yep. So actually, Fern, you can make a wisdom save in order to shake off the voice's control over you as well.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it's still holding on tight
Oh my
as you are really, really wanting to go into the forest. It's just a really nice voice. You want to shed the nonsense, the falsehood that is civilization. You want to return to the forest into a primal state of being.
All right. Is Graham nearby?
No.
At this,
I'm at like the end of this parade.
Graham. I mean, if you had been following behind, you would have caught up to them by this
Okay.
point.
Do
Then yeah.
you have rope to tie her up?
I
You
might.
can follow them.
Hang on. Let me look at what I can do. I think I got rid of lesser restoration because it was fucking useless.
Yeah.
I don't think it would have helped here anyway. Yeah. Can Graham try to help by like snapping his fingers in front of her face or something?
I don't know because I don't think I could do a persuasion.
Even if not, like make another roll, like give her advantage on it next time she tries or something.
Snapping your fingers in front of her face doesn't appear to help in any way.
Okay.
This enchantment is too strong to be shaken off as easily that way.
Then can I just instead of going to tie her down, just help hold on to her?
Okay.
Yeah. So like if with you and Otto holding her, you'd have one of you would have advantage on grapples.
Okay. Otherwise, just mild shake and encouragements to wake up.
Let's see here. Actually, Fern, so now you can actually make a wisdom save to attempt to shake off the whole person.
That's 20.
If she was critically succeed.
Yep. The paralysis has left you, and you immediately have your body is acting like it should, and you're able to. You're struggling against Graham and Otto.
Mm-hmm.
Graham, Otto, you can attempt to do something now to assist her.
And while like restraining her, I will try to convince her that the voice is, I don't know. She needs to calm down. Calm down, Karen.
Make a persuasion check.
Don't say things in the heat of the moment you can't take back. Treason unforgivable.
Yeah. Can I roll at advantage if Graham is trying to help me?
Not in this case. No.
Okay. Can I D4 myself?
You can, but Fern would get an action after that and before your persuasion attempt.
Yeah. Okay. I'll save the action.
Okay. All right, Fern. You can attempt to do another wisdom save. It is now a lower DC because of Otto's attempt to persuade you to not run off into the forest. Altogether, with your friends having gotten to your side, even if they're, restraining you, the paralysis, Otto's speech, you are able to shake off the voice's effect, and you no longer feel the extreme urge to run into the woods, but you still feel the pull of the forest on you, and you can fight it if you want, but much like Lucian, you can also choose to give into it.
Okay, well then I'll be like, okay, guys, I'm not in the trance anymore, but we can follow this if we want to find out what's going on.
I
Yeah, let's
guess we
punch you in the
better.
face.
I picture it's like, guys, I'm okay. It's this way.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
pretty much.
super alive right now.
Let's follow it. And I'll tell Graham to hop on Reggie and we'll follow Fern's lead.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll have to hop on Aurora and lead them towards the voice.
Yeah, someone come pick me up with a horse. I have 15 speeds. I'm gonna make everybody really slow.
Come pick me up. I'm scared.
Please. I don't like the horse.
All right, we need to
We'd
get
probably
to the
catch up to them pretty quick since they were moving pretty slow.
Okay.
Kaido and
You
Lucian.
don't have to rub it in, Fern.
Hey, look, I'm just saying.
Was Lucian matching Kaido's speed, or?
He was.
Okay. I imagine you would all get together at a point, walking 15 feet per round every 6 seconds.
So someone switch. Let me be on Reginald. I'm keeping you all
All
very
right.
slow.
Graham hops up. So, what in the hell?
Sounds like a voice problem again.
What is it saying to you guys?
Again?
Yeah, this has happened
Yeah.
before.
Oh.
Haunts us.
Lucian
And-
is a
Pretty much
repeat
anytime we're in the
offender.
woods.
Is it the same woods? Were we in these woods
No,
the last time we
This
were?
is way different.
No,
We've
this-
never been here.
so
Aren't all woods the same woods?
Oh,
True.
I don't know.
Um,
That's probably the same elk that we made run away at some point like 6 weeks ago.
So what is it saying? What's the voice exactly saying to you guys?
To leave society and join them in the woods,
It
basically.
sounds just like my father. I bet it's my father.
Oh my god.
It is
I- didn't you say it was your father last time and it wasn't your father? It was a death trap by a weird forest spirit?
Sometimes he likes to dress up. That's why we need to get to
But
the
why
bottom.
would your father be
Pretty sure.
talking to Fern also?
Because
no.
we're probably gonna find it. I'm gonna like pull out the wicker down from last time. One of these when we get there.
Yeah.
So
Actually,
what does Lucian and Fern have in common for them to be the targets?
Animalistic.
Animals.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, they're animals.
That's the only similarity. One's irresponsible, the other one's responsible. Other than that, they're complete opposites.
Can anybody speak to animals? Well, what if we check
Sorry.
with Reginald and all the other animals around us? Are they hearing this too? Is it all animals?
I mean, he controlled like some kind of elk. I think it's some kind of druid or
Yeah, like that.
like thing.
This started with the lumberjack thing.
What lumberjack thing?
We had a lumberjack.
That
class.
job where the lumber mill was infested with monsters that went berserk and killed the people.
By monsters, he means animals.
I don't think I was.
Yeah,
I don't
animals,
think I was
forest
there.
animals.
I wasn't here for that one. I don't think.
That's the one where Chungus got on top of the what was it, grizzly bear or some shit? Or
Yeah,
the
I
elk?
wasn't there on.
there's
I
a dire
wasn't-
wolf.
Whatever.
Cool.
It was ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I mean, I guess we'll get to the bottom of it. Let's go find ourselves a druid.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Lucian's like using his dark
Mhm.
vision to try to like see if anybody's tracking them or what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, Lucian, go ahead and make a perception check. I was about to say persuasion, and I was like, wait, that's not right.
Can Kaido detect magic? So as we walk in, I'm sure everything is magic.
I used it already.
okay.
I
That's cool.
haven't taken a long rest yet.
Lucian, you see nobody tracking you per se, but you do notice as Otto has pulled out one of those little wicker dolls, you actually see something similar hanging up from a branch of one of the trees nearby.
Dolls. We never get anywhere with them though.
And then you see another one close by, and another. And as you peer through, you see dozens of them hanging out from trees, branches, bushes, just strewn throughout the forest.
my turn.
Don't think it's a druid.
Yeah, I don't know what this is.
I don't think this is your dad, buddy.
I'll kind of try to point them out to the team, and Lucian will be like, "Look, they are getting more and more concentrated. I think we are close. Follow me. Follow me.
Post up.
Feel the pull of the forest. Let us investigate. And I'll just keep walking
Hey.
towards the wall.
I think we should be quiet as we walk through the forest, guys, because it probably is some kind of horrible forest demon or powerful druid, and I would like to sneak up on him.
Sounds great. Let's duck down
I'm gonna attempt it.
and go stealth.
Oh god, is this gonna be city stealth?
It's gonna
the
probably
forest
be
instead?
city stealth. I have my armor back on.
Okay,
Okay.
everybody make a stealth roll.
Okay.
Alright.
And wow, I rolled uncannily well, even with disadvantage.
Wow.
Wow.
The heavy guys are fucking ninjas.
Nope. Sorry, guys.
All right. Nope. You are fine. Stealth in 5th edition is when doing a group stealth check. If half or more of the team succeeds, the entire team succeeds, as it is
Oh,
considered the stealthy people get the unstealthy people to. They get their help.
Why does it say that Kaido rolled 2d20k?
I don't know.
It's what happens when I press disadvantage here.
20,000
It's
sided
probably
dice.
some messed up syntax for telling it roll 2 times at a d20,
And then
take the lower.
yeah.
Yeah.
Kaido, with the help of the rest of the team, is able to be successfully pushed along stealthily. And you notice that these wicker dolls of varying shapes, or, well, not really shapes, but size, some easily able to be held in your hand, some 2-3 feet tall, are actually going in a path up to the northeast, following a slight trail. As you head up that way, you find what looks to be old structures, or at least the foundations of them. You see what looks to be torn down walls and buildings, freshly covered in snow. You've arrived in what appears to be a abandoned village that has been reclaimed by nature.
No movement, no sounds.
Not that you can
anything identifying of this village that we can see?
make an investigation check.
Can I?
Can I also work on that?
Yeah, the two of you could do separate investigation checks in this regard.
Can I D4
Watch
myself?
each other's backs out there.
Can I D4 myself this again?
Yes, you can.
Da-da-da.
The two of you working together, you do find an old sign in the village indicating it is known as Easton.
Easton?
Easton. It looks like it was a... Actually, it looks like when you'd seen one of the torn down signs on the road, that appeared to be pointing in this direction. The actual name of the village on the sign itself had been carved off, but, I mean, working together with those investigation rolls, you think that it probably did read Easton.
Do our investigation rolls per chance give like an estimated time that this was like uninhabited?
It's freshly covered in snow, so you assume that it had been torn down at least at most recent only a few nights ago. But it looks like it probably was reclaimed some couple weeks ago, maybe a month or so.
Damn. Can
So,
I make a history check
more,
for Easton?
more abandoned than reclaimed by nature. Like abandoned for a couple of months. Starting to be reclaimed. Nobody's cleaned up the snow, that type of.
Could have been like the dragon maybe attacked his village, and this is like a nature attack type of thing.
Or there could be a spooky druid hiding in one of these abandoned houses having, I don't know, eaten all the people or whatever druids do. I don't know. Different kind of trails off.
Does it look like the same thing happened here as that first village we passed through that was kind of destroyed?
It does.
Ooh. Shit.
Any evidence of I know dragons don't just breathe fire these days, but any evidence of fire or, I don't know, mass acid attacks, or does anything appear to have been like
Giant footprint.
or giant footprints?
Yeah, make
Anything like
make an investigation roll, Fiffle.
I will.
Nice system.
Fiffle pulls out a monocle and starts
Not in this case, because you're already doing your investigation.
Okay.
This is Fiffle's one. Fiffle, I mean, you don't see anything that looked like it breathed fire or acid or anything of that nature. Although you do find some rather large hoof prints. I mean, you've seen hoof prints of deer and elk previously. This is far, far larger.
Ooh.
I'll kind of call Graham over and say, "Hey, Graham,
Yeah.
is that what a dragon foot looks like?"
I will look.
Doesn't really look like any.
Fiffle kind of frowning at the giant footprint, like
It looks like a hoof print, not like a claw print.
Oh yeah, no, it looks like a hoof print, just a hoof print that is vastly larger and far deeper than any
We might have a
other
cyber
hoof
demon on our hands.
Oh
footprint.
no.
It is about the size of a dinner plate.
More seriously, in character, Graham will be. I don't think this has anything to do with the dragon. I think this is something a little older than a
Can I
random
look it up
druid.
too?
yeah, it
Can I
doesn't seem very dragon-like.
Can I arcana that to see like maybe some kind of like mythical creature or something?
Go ahead.
Oh, can I help him? I'm
Yeah.
proficient in Arcana.
Right.
Yep. Not a mythical creature per se. It is definitely a beast, but probably a beast that has been affected by the Feywild in some regard.
Interesting.
How spaced out are these hoof prints?
Pretty far. Hoof. The hoof prints are pretty far apart. Looks like whatever made it has a long stride. And around this point, you start to hear a large noise from up north, like an elk, but far deeper than any elk you've ever heard.
What noise does an elk make?
It's
I know this. It's
Oh,
a
boy.
very weird. It's like they're
It's
like
kind of bellowy.
land whales, pretty much.
Look, Rami, there's a combat thing here.
Good. I told you. Even if it was an orphanage of kids, we were fighting whatever was on the other side of the thicket. So
we don't do XP that way.
what?
It was funny because when he said that, he just made my day at work so much better when he said that.
You don't know. You don't know if this is a milestone. Maybe it's a milestone.
It's a milestone to
Destroyed
something.
orphanage.
We were attacked by
Congratulations, everyone's level
orphanage
7.
We slew those little bastards, and now we gained 2 levels.
I know what the next milestone is. Don't worry.
It's the orphanage.
Yeah, exactly.
Star Wars was epic.
From around a tree that has growing in the village, you see a large elk, probably a good 15 feet tall.
Oh, it's Bambi's dead.
It is larger than Reggie by a decent margin. It towers over you, taking up just massive amounts of space. Beyond just the elk's bellow, you can also hear from the woods the snarl and snap of jaws of wolves.
Does this elk from where we are,
Mage
do you
armor.
see any identifying like markings on it? Those wicker owls.
Make a perception check.
Can I D4 myself for this?
You would lose a little bit of time if you did.
Okay, just
Hey, make a coffee.
Otto, from the antlers, you do see hanging some of the wicker dolls.
oh. There's our problem.
This is some
At
sort
this-
of fey hoodoo.
Yeah, I'll say there's our problem, and there's Lucian's daddy. And I'll point at him with my sword.
Before we roll initiative, if we're doing that, which we're doing, I want to cast.
Which we're doing.
Cast set the woods on fire. That's
I don't
You
do
have
that.
that
I rot
spell?
woods.
I'm going to ask Kaido to hand me one of the grenades.
good idea.
One of the grenades?
Okay, I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians. So
Is this not one of Is this not a good time to use one of the grenades?
Well, you got to tell me which color, bud.
What colors do I have the choice of?
You have green and you have blue.
Okay, so you're putting a 15-foot radius on yourself.
what?
That
Red
one's
is
red
gonna
as
be
well.
mine.
Stay close to me.
Ooh,
Graham
ah,
says,
red is for
Kinda-
destruction.
drawing
And
ghostly
it's-
spirits out of the earth.
Witness me.
15-foot
I'll
radius.
take the green one.
Which one do you want? You said Otto.
Yeah, I'll take the green one.
And
The green one. Okay.
There you go.
specifically, they just look like whirling spirits. Very Indiana Jones without the face melting yet.
Fair enough. At this point, from the woods, you see arriving a number of large wolves. You've fought them before. They're
The same
bigger than
ones?
any wolf you've ever seen. They are the size of a horse.
Horse wolves?
Dire wolves.
Horse dire wolves.
How many of them? 2, 3.
5.
Ooh.
As well as additional howling in the distance coming from within the various remains of the buildings.
I would like to cast Expeditious Retreat on myself.
But you wanted to fight, coward.
They
I need
stand-
it for my movement, god damn it.
Gotta get stuck in.
They stand 6 feet tall, walking on 2 legs. The remnants of clothing around their woven bodies.
These werewolves.
Yeah.
You were joined. The 3 werewolves step forth, and then
Damn.
you
Are these
see
walls actually there, or are they just like?
they are about waist high.
So we can see them. Okay.
4 werewolves in total.
Okay.
Go ahead
Orphanage
and
of wolves.
I was gonna. Can I Eldritch Blast this one over here before we start?
nope. This is at this point, click your character and roll initiative.
No.
Okay.
I'm going home. Let's go, Reggie.
The deck.
Fuck off.
Mine's
How
not
do I-
working. Again.
I'll add you in a second then.
Okay.
Don't murder me.
I
beg
can't say
of-
that, promise.
You don't murder me. Sorry, when you say direwolf, I have to start singing direwolf.
These things happen.
Is that a
Yeah.
song, or is that a song
It's
you made up?
No, it's a Grateful Dead song. It's actually really, really good. Go listen to it later. You'll always think of it. You'll always think of it when you think of direwolves. 600 pounds of sin sitting at your window. You can play cards with them.
Let's
Okay.
see here.
You're
I see
right.
Lucian. Where was Fern? I don't see.
I don't think it's
your-
hers isn't working. Click yourself and
I
refresh the
every time,
page.
every time this doesn't work.
Refresh the page.
Ooh.
Okay.
Well, can he?
Do you get to reroll initiative rolls? Does that count? That's
I
a thing.
think you
right?
can.
The select to move one in the top left corner before you try to click your character.
Let me take a look. Actually, Lucky. When you roll an attack roll on, when you roll one on an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, you can re-roll. No, I think this is.
Those are 3 specific things that do
Yeah.
not include initiative rolls.
Ah,
That was a good question. See? Okay.
It was a good question, yeah, because I wasn't sure. Fern, I'm just curious. I'm gonna just try it. Initiative.
an 18.
So when you click like the initiative below the 4 between armor class and speed, it doesn't do anything.
It
there we are.
doesn't let me select my.
That's fine. I'll just add you in.
Before. I don't know why, but it does that. It's done it every time we've had combat.
Because you're not as enthusiastic into combat as Kaido is. His was already rolling before we even started the session.
That is actually true.
Ambition.
That is just so true. I'm ready to fuck some wolves up.
Ready to just looks over. Some wolves up.
Not like
Ready to
your
fuck some
wolf,
wolves.
though.
I mean, up. I'm gonna fuck them up.
Not like your wolf though, firing like the other wolves.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we can have some
6.
communication here.
There we go. Well, at this
Shut up.
point, it is the giant elk's turn.
Let me see.
Fuck. That's just a phrase you never want to hear.
Giant elk.
True. Alright, we're fighting here? Oh my god, my loins are tingling.
Oh, chill. Where's that arrow? What the fuck?
Just looking.
What the fuck?
I'm just trying to. God, I need to.
The giant elk is going to move in a defensive position to about here.
I'm scared. He's 80 feet away. So we can see all of these things, right?
Actually, it's going to move even closer. Yeah, more or less. It's going to
Okay.
move to about here. Putting itself exactly as far as it desires to be from you all.
So it enters its shooting phase.
And actually, for whatever reason, the die rolls got kicked down a bit.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
The dire wolves are going to take a defensive position. 10, 15. Squeezing through the... Using some of its movement to squeeze through.
Are these walls around us half cover, 3/4 cover? What are they?
They're like,
They'd be half,
cover,
as they
okay.
go up to about your waist.
Gotcha.
And the dire wolves are basically just jumping over these walls.
I feel like I'm like exploring the open world of Elden Ring right now.
Let's hope it's not as unforgiving though.
Try rolling.
There we go. Actually, it's back one more to use the.
What is the movement on these things?
You're not really sure. Pretty fast.
No, I'm kind of curious. How does that work? Like, if they have 30, is it? How does that?
It's still each square is still 5.
Yeah, it's just weird because their icon is so big.
They are just leaping over the walls using a little bit more movement. So instead of 5 feet, it's 10 to go over the walls for them. And the last one, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay. Taking
Oh
an
my
offensive
God.
position. Actually, this one's going to kind of go here instead. Kaido, it's your turn.
It's a wolf
Oh, is
wall.
it already? All right. Did my expeditious retreat thing work, or do I have to do it now if I wanted to activate it?
No, you were able to get the expeditious
Oh, I
retreat.
was? Okay.
Yep.
Let me mark that spell slot off. So, so I have a movement of 30 real quick.
He's a normal boy again.
I'm a normal man. I will 5, 10, 15, 20. How do I do the arrow again? Oh, it's right here. I will go. I will go right here.
Okay.
Oh.
Are you able to move your character?
Oop, yes, right there.
Okay.
And I will go ahead and fuck it. I'll use chromatic orb on this wolf right here.
Which one? Just ping it for me, please.
How do I ping again? Is it-
Just
With
hold and click.
with
Oh, he has to
cursor
change
mode.
the thing.
Like
Yeah,
that.
right there. Yeah. So, boop.
Okay,
I
go
will
ahead.
go with fire damage.
All right.
Let's try fire.
I've been playing Dragon's Dogma. It's like wolves hunting packs.
That's a 15 to hit. That does hit. And how much damage does it do?
3d8.
Go ahead and roll that damage, please. Doing 17 fire damage to this gentleman. That is pretty good. You send out this orb of fire from, like, you could just see it spinning in the palm of your hand. You just launch it out, and it strikes the direwolf in the shoulder, the upper shoulder, and it scorches it. It kind of hisses and snarls in pain. It doesn't look happy about that.
I'm done. I'm done with my turn.
Graham, you're up.
Okay. Graham is gonna move up in front of the party to try to keep everybody in the aura and do a slow advance. He designated the party to not be affected by the spirits, but
Okay.
obviously everybody else is fair fucking game. That's concentration. I think I can still do some ranged shit. Yeah, what's the distance on these guys? 40 feet? Okay. I think I have enough range to do one of these. Let me see. Yeah. I'm gonna do the old Bell classic and Toll the Dead.
All right.
Wait, why does it want me to? That's right. It grows in damage as we level up. But yeah, cool. Okay, cool. Sorry. It didn't roll for it because of course it didn't.
Okay. Well, he has to make a. Which one are you targeting?
Wisdom save.
I'm assuming the same one.
The same.
It will be these two up here because they're within 5 feet of each other.
Okay. So we'll have the first one on the left make his. That's a wisdom save. He'll make his wisdom save.
I believe DC will be 15. He makes
Okay.
it.
The first one is able to successfully avoid the Toll the Dead. The second one is going to now go, the one just to the right of him. Failing, dealing a. He's not hurt, so it's just going to be 1d8.
It'll be a little bit more because I'm higher level.
Okay.
So it'll be 2d8.
2d8. All right.
And this is necrotic damage, and if he happens to resist that, no, he doesn't.
Yeah, like no real resistance in this case, but he does get hurt. Like as you ring your evil little bell at him, and you could just see these black.
The evil little bell, and Graham has picked up the evil little bell.
You just see this like black smoke just kind of like hissing from the wolf.
Good.
Oh, yeah.
And since I haven't specified that I've drawn a weapon, I have drawn my say longsword.
Okay.
Which I don't normally do. It'll just be slashing instead of piercing, or blunt, whatever.
All right then.
I did a move. I did a thingy. Okay, yeah, and keeping concentration up on the aura.
All right, Fern, you're up. Fern and Aurora.
Okay. Let's see. Can I say that I've had my pistol loaded already? So
I
shoot it?
assumed you keep it loaded.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fern
okay.
is that kind of person.
Bounty hunter gate.
Would I be able to reach that from here?
I believe so. I think it has a range of like 80. I want to say.
Or maybe I should hit the. We were hitting these, but this is closer.
Both have been struck. Two of the wolves have been struck by both Kaido and Graham.
Okay. I'll shoot this one that's down here. Closer to us.
This guy right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that. Okay. I will shoot him with the pistol.
Yeah,
Where is that?
range of 30 feet, so you're good to go there.
Oh, okay. I am.
Actually, you need to move just one square closer, but yes.
Okay. I can't move her, but
Oh, really?
yeah.
You probably want to move behind Graham.
That's
Honestly.
annoying. I don't know why that doesn't take.
Just stay within
there you
the.
go.
Behind here.
You're
the
good.
There it
spooky
goes,
ghost
okay.
pool, or
Yeah.
whirlwind.
Will that work?
Yep. You would be able to. You could actually shoot it still. I consider it like that one. So you could actually shoot it
Okay.
still outside of that range. It just is at disadvantage.
Okay. So, but it's regular from where I am here.
Yep.
Okay.
So you do a 14 to hit. Ties go to attacker, I believe. So your bullet does strike true. Go ahead and roll damage.
I'm gonna say if that hits, that's attacking the low. Whoa.
No, you just gotta
Oof.
click like the pistol +7.
Oh,
If you just click that, it'll roll the damage for you.
I was like,
I clicked the wrong
whoa,
thing. Sorry.
that's a lot of
You're right.
damage.
that's still a lot of
I
damage.
clicked the wrong. Sorry.
was like, Jesus, this wolf lost his eye.
All right. You have shot the wolf, and it strikes in the torso, tearing through and piercing out the back.
Nice.
The wolf is hurt, bleeding. It is breathing heavy, but it's still standing.
Like sensual or like it's hurting?
Alright.
I
And
feel
then
like you can determine it's hurting. Yes.
And then after that, I will shoot it with my longbow, my second attack.
Theoretically, yes, that could work. That does hit.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll damage. Yeah. With that, the wolf is struck through the eye, and it collapses onto the ground.
Nice.
In order to do that, though, you had to drop your pistol. So the pistol is currently sitting on the ground.
Oh, okay.
Just the way the action economy works.
Oh, okay. And I can't pick it up.
Not
on
right
this
now,
turn,
no.
or-
You could do it next turn.
Let me move Aurora, but I can't move her right now.
I've
Is
also
that
a concern.
is that you putting the arrow?
Yeah.
Go to the little select move thing in the
Okay,
top right.
No, I see where I went
Um,
wrong there. I forgot to give Lena control of the actual.
Tokens.
Yeah.
Oh, it's easy to mess that up because you have to do it on every single map.
Yep.
That's wow.
Wow.
It's a clunky.
There's ways around it. I just forgot to do it in this one regard. I'll fix it
I will
later.
move Aurora there for now.
All right. Lucian, you're up.
Again. Fireball.
Fuck you, daddy. You're not my real dad.
You
Fireball
see
right in the middle of that
Lucian's
cluster
eye.
of animals. What?
You see Lucian's eyes grow purple in annoyance, and a dark wind
Oh, not my
lifts
dad.
his coat. He looks at this elk with just, disrespectful eyes and casts a fireball, but it doesn't
Nice.
manifest the way you think it will.
Uh.
Purple smoke starts to rise from the ground as many blades come up from the smoke and just start slicing everything in the vicinity.
All right.
Is it not a regular fireball? What are you doing?
It's a sword ball.
You
Okay.
can change how it's described as long as you don't change the damage type.
Oh.
I think this is 20-foot radius.
We will take a look.
Wow. That's a good
Sword ball.
Radius, and I believe it is blast, and you want to do like or more like here, I think, would catch all of them. Either way, you can get the 4 of them right there with a fireball.
Oh, yeah.
Please just go ahead and click the fireball description, and I can make the just so I can get the saving throw.
If I make the blast come from here, can I get all these guys?
Let's find out. Not with 20 feet there. If you do... Nope. A couple of them are going to be out of it. You could get the werewolf, or you can get, like, the 4 here. But you can't quite get...
Alright, well, let's get the 4 there.
I mean, that's radius, right?
If I do it in the middle, I think one side of the radius should cover the other side of the radius.
That might be enough, actually. Yeah, I think that's correct, because it's like... The wonders of burst and blast.
Right, it'll go all the way over the other side.
I believe you could catch everyone with the exception of this werewolf here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Let's try this. See if this works.
Okay. What's the... Okay, it's a DC 14 save, and it is a dex save, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to start with the giant elk. He does pass.
Is this
We'll
the elk that tried to trample me?
Look at that.
No, that was a normal elk. This is a much, much bigger elk. We're going to start with
Okay.
this werewolf, or this dire wolf here, I mean. He fails.
Well, damn.
Then we'll do this guy right here. He succeeds. We're going to do the one next to him.
Half damage.
Fails. And we're going to do the werewolf.
Oh, damn.
You
Succeeding.
critical- Do critical successes
Damn.
still count as half damage, right?
They still count as half, yeah. Okay, so let's see here. Elk passes, taking 16 damage.
You said his antler's on fire.
Let me pull up my calculator real quick, just to make sure I'm doing it correctly. He passed. This one failed. This one succeeded. And this guy succeeded. Okay. So he's going to take the full 32. He's going to take the 16. Just want to make sure I'm getting the right numbers. Ah, this one actually manages to get just enough damage. All right.
Nice.
Lucian, you have just sent this massive amount of purple smoke and burning, spinning blades in this area to burn and, to an extent, slice them. Did you wish to do anything else this turn?
Just laugh in the fire and blades and smoke maniacally.
Okay.
And pull back.
Oh, hell, the wizard's got the zoomies.
It's the werewolf's turn.
The wizard has.
They can go 30. Okay. So the werewolf's seeing this is going to then head towards you as quick as it can. So it's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then dash 35, 40, 45, 50, although it's going to stay outside of the radius, having seen these spirits floating around. It's weary of this area here. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, ending its turn there. The werewolves have done their turn. Otto, you are up.
Which of these two dire wolves surviving? Did any of them fail to save? I can't remember.
You saw this one get burned more,
Okay.
as it was not able to necessarily duck the burning blades as easily as the other ones.
I will be back grabbing.
I will. Let's see. Walk here. And let me see here. Where's my line thing? Oops, that's drawing. I will Eldritch Blast him.
Okay, go ahead.
Nice. PETA is going to be so pissed at us this episode.
What the fuck? That shouldn't be that high, I don't think.
26. Well, it's a +8 to hit. And you rolled an 18.
Oh yeah, that's because it's charisma, right?
Yeah. Okay, go ahead, roll damage. That does hit. You managed to hurt the direwolf, but not as badly as you suspected you might be able to. It's more of a hard shove than anything.
How big is Graham's aura?
Are you not able to see it? It's a yellow thing around him.
I don't see it.
I
Oh,
don't see
okay.
Anything?
It is this big.
15. So if I stood here, I would be in it.
Yes, you would.
Okay. I'll actually walk here, grab my halberd, and swing at him.
Okay.
Let me
Or
find it.
actually, no. I'm sorry. The Eldritch Blast is a spell, which uses
It's a
your
cantrip.
action.
It's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip, but a cantrip is still a spell.
I get So I'm
You can do it. You can do 2 attack actions, or you can do a spell like a cantrip.
Okay. Well, I'll just stay over here then.
Okay.
That's it.
Fiffle, you're up.
Oh my god.
Fortunately, you rolled last, so you don't get the benefit of your assassination.
Yeah, I'm gonna do assassinate nobody.
Aw.
Well, sometimes them's the breaks. I will move. Let me see here. Let me make sure I just turn efficiently and don't die. Let's see. So we've got wolfy things approaching. Nobody's really engaged in close combat either, so there's not really going to be any sneak attacks.
Nope, not currently.
Attack is... Good if you have advantage. You don't need advantage if they're close, incapacitated. Yeah. Right. And yeah. Okay. Yeah, gotta remember I have that. Okay. All right, so I will move these like broken down walls. Like, how high are they?
They're waist height. To you, they'd probably be about chest high.
Okay, so I'm not gonna be easily leaping over them in my shortness. I'm gonna kind of go.
You'd have to use half your move or double movement to go over them. So instead of 5, it'd be 10.
So I'm not trying to go far, so that might be fine. I'm trying to position myself kind of here, I think. And I think I probably have enough movement to hop a wall and get over there.
I believe so, yeah. I mean, it would be for you. I mean, from there, it's only like, yeah, easily.
Yeah, so I'm going to move there. And I'm going to shoot an arrow at this wolf creature.
Okay.
Actually, no. It's like I have advantage or anything. Oh, what the hell. YOLO. I'm going to attempt to make a called shot at the giant elk's antlers. I'm going to try and shoot the wicker dolls off of the elk.
Okay.
Cool.
I believe a called shot is what, at disadvantage?
That's probably likely.
Okay. You are approximately 40 feet away from the elk, 40 to 45 feet away.
No, I'm just verifying that.
I recall in Dark Heresy, we had the thing for
Optional.
that.
Called shots are kind of an optional rule. Sounds like no form. Must declare.
In this regard, I would
Suffer
allow it, though.
disadvantage. AC modification. If the attack succeeds. Alright. Well, we'll just roll a disadvantage and you can handle the rest.
Okay.
Do disadvantage. Short bow. Aha!
It does hit.
Of choice.
Go ahead and roll damage.
That back to normal. 5 piercing.
The arrow fires out, striking one of the wicker dolls on the elk's antler, piercing through it and ripping it from the antler, shooting backwards and actually pinning it to a tree. This tree behind the elk. The elk looks angry as the kind of dull eyes of an elk can look.
Mm-hmm.
Angry as okay.
I will then use my bonus action to hide behind the wall here,
Okay.
which I will do. Here's the stealth roll.
All right. 28, very stealthy. You just duck behind the wall.
Yeah, Piffle feels a great need to hide from the gaze of the elk. What? Nothing to do with that elk.
If I was gonna knock down off all those wicker dowels, and each wicker dowel that comes off makes the elk angrier and increase hard mode.
Hey, angry things make mistakes.
I know.
is true.
It's funny. It's like a mechanic I would expect, like in an RPG. Like knock off all the wicker dowels to get hard mode.
Or
Better loot.
actually, it's it could be a boss fight mechanic of you have to knock off all the wicker dolls to even do damage to
Yeah,
it.
that could be like the vessel through which it gets its weird, spooky Feywild power.
At this point, the elk is looking like it's going to charge, but before that can even happen, melding out from two of the trees, you see some dryads appear.
Shit.
What is that?
They are going to not only have their turn right now, but I'm going to also add them to the initiative tracker.
Oh, what?
They are going to now try and use their... Let me just make sure they have 3 feet of her.
There are a lot of them, sire.
This one moves forward to here, taking cover behind this stone wall, and is going to attempt to do her Fey Charm upon Kaito. Kaito, please go ahead and make a Wisdom save.
It's a save, right?
It's a Wisdom save. Yep, you don't get disadvantage. Don't worry. The honeyed words of the Dryad pass through you. You, for one brief moment, it holds, and then you just shake it off. You are not.
Oh, can't hear you.
You're a little too busy. The other Dryad is going.
Kaido, I just feel like Kaido's like, I don't have time for you right now.
I want to fight. I would like to rage.
Alright, that Dryad is not close enough, but what it is going to do then, it is going to...
I was waiting for the dryads, actually.
Yeah, it's going to cast Entangle. 20-foot square starting from the point within range.
What's that 3 a day mean? It can only do it 3 times a day?
Yes.
Interesting.
So it's going to be 3 on a, or it's going to be 20-foot square on a side, trying to grab. Let's see here. So it's 4. There we are. Placing and entangling. Like, you just see these vines just sprout from the ground, grabbing Otto, Graham, Fern, and Aurora. Go ahead and make...
Strength.
Yeah, you
saving
must
throw?
succeed on the strength save. Yep.
No.
Graham is able to pass because it is a... Fern, unfortunately, fails.
I fail.
Otto fails.
I mean, that doesn't actually change my plans anyway, so...
And Aurora fails. Okay. You are considered to be restrained. And what that means is you have a few problems.
Hmm.
Put a net on you. Put a net on you. And we'll put a net on you. Now that you are restrained... Nope. Restrained. Your speed is 0. You have disadvantage on attack rolls, and attack rolls against you have advantage.
Yep.
First.
Dryads did this entangle?
Yep. The giant elk is going to go. So, the elk is going to charge towards Graham,
Alright.
ending
Here
up
we
here.
go.
Now, step 1, he is going to make a... What was your... Do you mind just putting the spiritual
Oh.
guardian in the chat one more
Yeah.
time so I can just verify?
And it does add some distance because it slows movement in its radius.
Yeah, but he has 60 feet, so he would have made it no matter what.
Okay. Spirit Shroud, right?
Yep.
Is that the one I used? No, that's not the one I used. The one I used is Spirit Guardians.
Yes.
That second one.
Ah, perfect. Okay. So he just has a spell save DC. He has to make a wisdom
save.
Yep. Which he passes, taking how much damage? 3d8 necrotic, rounded
half
down.
of 3d8 necrotic.
Okay, go ahead and roll that damage, please. Okay, so he's going to take 4 damage. Nope, Graham, you're not restrained, so he does not get advantage against you. But he is still going to attempt to ram you, and because he moved 20 feet in a straight line, he's going to be able to charge as well. So let's see if he even hits, though. Does an 18 hit?
Oh, just barely not.
Oh, you've 19 armor. That's impressive.
Yeah.
All right. So the elk goes to slam into you with his antlers, but you are able, I'm assuming with the help of a shield, avoid getting slammed by this creature.
Graham's been playing Monster Hunter.
All right.
Can I use my Sentinel and opportunity attack him?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. I will do it with...
At disadvantage.
Yeah, we'll just do 2 attacks. Let's see.
No, halberd.
No, because I didn't get to attack that thing. I didn't switch to the halberd.
Oh, okay. Then, yep, you do have your longsword. Okay, so the 22 does still hit. Go ahead, roll damage. 13 slashing. Impressive.
And I will Divine Smite.
Okay.
Let me see. Okay, can't get level 2s. What is it? Hit the button.
All right, 26. Impressive.
Nice.
The creature is still standing, but it does look rather hurt. The direwolf's turn. One of the direwolves is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All right, he's going to enter in. He's going to make a wisdom save. Failing and taking 8 damage.
I
Or
think
is
I
it-
roll it per thing.
Oh, okay.
You
Go
are?
ahead then.
I'll leave that up to you, actually. You're the GM.
Let me just read this.
On a failed save, the creature takes... Yeah, it specifies each time a save is called for.
Okay. Then
my
go
reading,
ahead
yeah.
and roll the 3d8, taking 17 damage.
Much
Not bad.
better.
Alright.
Nice.
That direwolf is going to now attack Otto. Otto is restrained, so the direwolf gets advantage on this. 23, I believe, hits.
I can also shield since I have it and it's level 1.
Okay.
I will take the... Actually, never mind. I'll take the damage.
No, actually, you have to, because it's a reaction.
Actually, I'll take the damage. It doesn't...
Yeah.
I was going to take the damage anyway. It's
Yeah, but it's just because you used your reaction to attack.
Yeah.
But okay, so you take the 23. It is going to deal 8 piercing damage, and I need you to make a strength save at disadvantage. Oh, I'm sorry, no. That's only disadvantage on dex saves. Strengths are fine. So,
it's fine.
okay,
22.
so you are not knocked prone.
Nice.
All right. The second direwolf is then going to go 5, 10, 15, 20... 25, 30, 35, 50. Kind of skirting around his friend. Entering in. Go ahead and roll the 3d8 necrotic, please.
Okay.
This one's also damaged.
Or actually, I'm sorry. And let me also... Well, I gotta do the wisdom save anyway, so we'll just take a look. That fails as
Yay.
well. So yeah, go ahead and just do the damage roll, and we will add that to that fellow. 15.
Nice.
Okay.
Goes to just like dripping onto their fur and just
You done messed up.
Burning them away.
Aaron. You done fucked up now, Aaron.
Direwolf is going to at advantage bite Aurora. Wolf on wolf violence.
oh.
I believe is this a 20 hit Aurora?
Yeah.
I thought
Dealing
the-
10 piercing damage.
I don't know.
And can Aurora make a strength save, please? Failing. So Aurora is also knocked prone. All right. Double 3. 1, 2, or 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 to right there. Preparing. Kaido, you're up.
Okay. I am going to attack this direwolf right in front of me
Okay.
with my greatsword. For the first sweep. Well, can I over this wall, or is this hindering me in any way, or is it fine?
No, it's only waist high, so it's only it protects you from like ranged, but not from melee. Vice versa.
First swing. 20.
20 does hit. And go ahead, roll damage. 12
damage.
slashing, okay.
One more.
The 10 does not. Your first strike is able to slice through the direwolf, but your attempt to swing again, it pulls back and it just misses the direwolf.
Okay, we have a lot of things touching us, so I'm gonna go ahead and burn.
Is the second one? No, it's the action thing. Surge.
Action surge.
Okay.
I'm gonna use action surge, and I'm gonna strike it 2 more times.
All right. That does hit. Go ahead, roll damage on that. And with that, you're able to, using the surge of adrenaline, you're able to cleave the head clean off the creature.
Nice.
Beautiful. Awesome. And then I'm going to. No, I am actually okay. So that other attack, I can't do anything with that other attack. That other attack kind of goes to the.
You could move an attack.
Oh, I haven't moved yet. I can move and use my last attack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. I haven't taken my bonus either, by the way.
Okay. You can do all of that in your turn.
Awesome. So bonus, I'm going to call for dash.
You can dash with your bonus action?
My expeditious retreat. Is
Oh,
still
okay.
up. So it lets me
All right.
put that up for you real quick right here.
I think it's disengage or dash.
Yeah. Okay. You can take until the spell ends. You can take the dash, and then as a bonus action. Okay. Yep.
So a bonus action, I'm going to dash. Do we remember? I don't remember which one cast this whole entire grapple on everybody. Can't remember if it was the northern one. It was the.
I think it
bottom
was the bottom one because she couldn't get into a spell range otherwise.
one. Okay, my dash gives me 30 movement. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay.
Will you give me 10 feet to do that one?
And then yeah, it will take an additional 10 feet to.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and do that, and I will use my last attack right to the face.
Okay. Go ahead and make that attack. That does hit. 12 damage. All right. I'm gonna do a few things here. All right. Let me see. 1 second. All right. Well, that's fine. Okay. Step 1. I will apply that damage. 16. And let me do a con save. Nope. Okay, so the vines that were grasping everyone have disappeared.
Awesome. Okay. I'm done.
All right. And Fern is free. Graham, you're up.
Okay. Because it is not a concentration spell, I am actually going to cast Spiritual Weapon with a bonus action.
Okay.
And that is going to appear as a doppelganger copy of his longsword. And I'm going to put it over here.
Where can you pick that one more time, please? Right there. Okay.
Basically right in the middle of the sandwich.
All right.
gonna make an attack with it as part of that bonus action for first casting it.
Okay.
Ignore that it says Warhammer. It's
What
not
are you
Warhammer.
attacking?
I am going to attack. This dire wolf was pretty jacked up now, right?
Could be.
You
It
still
was in
have
the
to take a
fireball
few
from
hits,
Lucy.
yeah.
Okay, so I will attack that. 24 to hit,
That does hit.
and let me double check the damage. It's 1d8 plus spellcasting force.
I
that
believe
will be-
that 6 is still within. It's just slashing, not bludgeoning.
Yeah, or no, it's force damage.
Or force,
Uh,
yeah, force, but it's still the 6 damage, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's a bonus action.
Just a force damage. Move it.
No, force is
No,
basically
no,
just
force
like.
is-
Yeah, go ahead. You can
That's-
describe it
that's
better
alright.
than me.
It just fell out of my head anyway.
Think
just
of it
not
like just like plain magic, like
Yeah, because calling something force sounds like you
Pure
can.
imparting of energy. Or something like that. Sorry, I just had to deduct my spell. I can use a cantrip on this turn if I wanted to. I couldn't use anything else because I cast another spell. Was this werewolf also injured?
you believe he was caught in the fire.
Yeah, he
Okay.
was.
Was that the one Fiffle shot?
No, Fiffle shot the wicker doll off of the antler.
That's right. Okay, I am going to also cast a cantrip, assuming I can do that.
Yep, you can cast a cantrip that is an action.
I'm going to toll the dead.
What are you tolling the dead on?
The direwolf and the werewolf.
Okay. We'll start with the direwolf then. He is going to make a wisdom save. Yeah. Failing.
Makes
And the werewolf is going to make his wisdom save. Succeeding.
He makes it. So
Okay, so go ahead and roll damage for the direwolf, the d12.
it's 2d12. Oh.
Or 2d12, yep. And with that, the direwolf is destroyed as it is desiccated from the ring of the bell, just causes it to rapidly age. You see the fur instantly turn white, the face sink, and it collapses. It looks like it has died of old age and been dead probably a few weeks, even though you've seen it take only seconds in front of you.
Just Nazi face melting going on. And the other one will take half. Or no, it doesn't take any.
It says this, yeah, if
yeah,
it
'cause it's a
succeeds.
cantrip.
Yep.
Okay, and movement-wise, I think I'm where I want to be. And now remember, anything that starts in the aura is going to take more damage.
Yeah, with the
And
exception of your
has its movement
friends.
speed ahead, etc. That will be Graham's turn.
Fern, you're up.
Okay. Can I pick up the pistol from the ground and then do my 2 attacks, or I wouldn't be able to do all that?
You can pick it up from the ground, and then you can pick it up from the ground, fire it, but you wouldn't be able to swap to your longbow.
Well, could I just pick it up and then do 2 attacks from the longbow?
Yes, you can. Yep.
Okay, I'll pick it up and then I will shoot this werewolf that's right here next to that green dot.
Right here. Okay.
Yes, the longbow.
Go ahead.
It was a 9. So
That misses.
okay. I will shoot it again. with the
Okay.
longbow.
That hits. Roll damage.
She shot it angrier.
Yeah.
The arrow bounces off of the skin of the werewolf, appearing to do no damage.
Silver.
I
Do you
know
wish,
your moment has come with your silvered weapons.
do you wish to
I
do
mean, I
anything?
have one too, but we
Wait,
got
why-
to put them in
why?
front of us, right?
Yeah, the werewolf is resistant to non-magical or non-silver damage.
Fern, did you wish to do anything else with your turn?
Aurora is prone, so how does
You
she get up?
She can use half her movement to stand up.
Okay, she will stand up and she will maul this elk.
All right, go ahead and roll
Right in
to
front of
maul.
her.
Slap his face. Slap his face. Yeah, that's a.
Okay, that is a 22. That does hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Doing 12 slashing damage.
Nice.
How does Aurora want to do this?
Nice.
This is
Hey,
a
save yourself for a lot, I'm sure.
this is a
She,
Buick-sized elk.
She jumps up and bites the throat of the elk and like rips it out.
All right. So
Jesus.
God damn.
Aurora, standing up, leaps for the throat, a tall vertical leap, and grabs onto the elk's throat and just rips, and blood and viscera spill out of the throat, just slashed all the way down. And the elk attempts to bellow, but with the neck just torn open, it can't manage it, and it just blood splits out of its mouth as it attempts to, and it collapses dead in front of you.
Dang.
Nicely done.
Quick
All
question.
right.
What the fuck?
Ram and Otto are like, you know that thing, you know that meme where it's like, oh,
All right,
that's us.
Fern, did you? I'm assuming you and Aurora are okay. Did you want to do anything else?
I will just move Aurora to there.
All right, Lucian, you're up.
All right, Lucian's robes are still flying in the wind as this purple aura emanates from him. He looks at this group of werewolves and druids in the back, and he's gonna cast another fireball in this vicinity to catch these three.
All right.
Somebody from the audience yell, stop being weird and use the fireball.
It is a 20-foot radius.
I'm digging it, man.
I know I am too.
Where were you placing it?
20 foot.
Can you just remind me?
Yeah, 20-foot radius, like right here.
That should hit.
That catches all three.
It would just barely clip Kaido as well, but if you place it up a little bit farther north, it would not. Oh, it would also hit Otto.
Huh? How would that hit me?
It's barely on your square.
Where? Like, wait, 20-foot radius?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, put it where you want to put it. And let me see.
All right, so if we're putting it there, it will not hit Otto or Kaido. But it will get the druid, the direwolf, and the werewolf.
You mean the dryad?
Yes, the direwolf, the dryad, and the werewolf. Sorry.
Perfect. Yeah, those.
Okay. So we are going to start left to right. We're going to start with the dryad, who will make her wisdom save. She has to succeed on a DC 14. All right. I'm sorry. It's a dex save. Fails. We will go to the direwolf.
Oh, you just had a dryad on fire. That's gonna work.
And finally, the werewolf. Okay, so only the werewolf passes. So they're actually going to take 17, and they're going to take 34. The werewolf will take 17. The dryad, yep, catches burning on fire, as does the direwolf.
Take
And
that, nature.
And then Lucian is going to.
and let me just very quickly do this math on this.
move.
Nope. Okay.
Look, I don't want to hurt you, and you guys keep following me.
Fuck you, nature.
Where's my father?
You get that thing I sent you.
I want my child support. I can use it for a nice spell.
All right, Lucian, you're all done.
I just want to sleep well in the forest. Stop waking me up. That's
All right, it is the Dryad's, the remaining Dryad's turn. All right. Oh, actually, I'm very sorry. I made a mistake. They have advantage on saving throws against spells, so I am going to quickly just re-roll her dex to see if she does pass.
Okay.
Which she does. Okay, so that one actually does. So, burned but not out necessarily.
Okay.
Burned but not charred.
Charred but not cooked.
Broiled but not baked. Are we ending it there? I think we should end it.
So the Dryad that's standing is going to go 5, 10, 15. Looking at Graham, she's going to attempt to Fey Charm you. Please make a Wisdom save.
DC 14, and I might have a thing for that. Let me see. Bear with me. I do have advantage on charm.
Okay. So roll with
this is
advantage,
wisdom?
please. Yes, it is.
I got
You pass. Nope, meaningless. The words mean absolutely nothing to you. The other Dryad is going to go around Kaido, keeping his not putting her back to him, not getting outside of the attack of opportunity,
Okay.
and is going to. Wrong one. Okay. Going to look at Otto and then do her Fey Charm ability. So once again, make a Wisdom save.
Fucking.
Otto, the words of the Dryad appear in your head like, protect me, they wish to hurt
Put
me.
a little tick if I can roast like shit.
Yeah, the Dryad just, in the words in her mind, they wish to hurt me. Help me, I'm your friend.
No.
Otto, you are charmed.
For 24 hours?
No.
Can I roll to break it on my turn?
Let me just do a little...
Oh, I'm sorry. It's immune to it for 24 hours.
let me see here. Trusted friend, he to be protected. It isn't under the control. It takes the request and action the most favorable way it can each time the Dryad if the Dryad or one of its allies attempt to hurt you, you can repeat the saving throw. Otherwise, it lasts 24 hours until the Dryad dies.
Oh. Wow.
I think that second one is going to come up.
So, now, Otto, it's your turn. You are charmed. The Dryad had asked you to protect it and its friends, and the people next to you are enemies.
Well, it wants me to protect it, and I'm a paladin, so I'm going to walk toward it. That's 10, right?
Yep.
It's 15, 16.
And it is, you are now, this Dryad is your best friend in the world.
Yep, so I will stand here. And I don't think I have anything to actually help it. Let me see.
The most favorable way it can.
And it's asked you to, like, prevent the people you're with from hurting it as best you can. Or to provide it some kind of healing.
That's right. I'll lay on hands it. How much to fully heal it?
It would need to receive... No, not that one.
Just change it.
12.
Okay. Okay, so I will heal it for that. And that's it. And I think that's it.
Alright. Now it is the werewolf's turn. Yay! I'm actually going to start with the werewolf closest to Fiffle. And it is going to attempt to... Let's see here.
I'll be right back
There's a
real quick.
Wisdom save.
Yep.
Well, Fiffle, it's probably a good thing that you are not the smelliest member of your group, as you just see this werewolf sniffing the air around. But ultimately, it cannot get your scent, and it just turns towards Graham. It is going to move also past the sword, so it's going to go 5, 10, and the elk corpse is still here, but for my purpose, I'm just going to delete it.
It did
So-
enter the radius. So
Yep, go ahead, make
it
your
mixes in.
3d8,
Oh,
and it will
there
attempt...
Nice.
Oh, did enter it, so it does make the wisdom save. It's gonna make that wisdom was actually to see if it could smell Fiffle.
Gotcha.
But it's gonna make the wisdom save now.
It makes
Okay.
It'll take
So-
6 necrotic.
Okay. It going to go up to you and is then going to bite you and attempt to slash you with its claws. So it's going to start with a bite. 17 misses.
Yes.
Those freaking 19s, I swear to God. How did you...
That's a hell of an AC.
I invested heavily into armor early on.
Alright, so
And
yeah.
candles.
Yeah, in my game I have a 20 AC and it's just like, nope, every attack on Earth hits you.
Yep.
Alright. Unfortunately, it's unable to do so. So this werewolf here is also going to attack you, seeing that you are... It considers you the biggest threat, and it's smart enough and wise enough to focus its fire. So it's going to go 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35... No, it can actually only go... Okay, so it's actually not going to, knowing that it can see your spell. It can realize how the spell operates.
Yep.
It's like, hell no.
It's going to yeet its spear at you.
Okay.
But the spear misses. Let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, so that's not going to work either for that guy. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. Okay. It is going to get into range, and it's going to throw its spear at Fern. Does I'm assuming a 13 doesn't hit Fern either.
No.
These werewolves aren't having a good day. These werewolves are upset.
This is why they didn't make the Olympic team for Boxball.
5.
That was
10,
politics, and you know it.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. The werewolf goes next to Otto, seeing that Otto is now charmed by the Dryad. It used its turn to dash.
Okay.
Alright. Fiffle, you're up.
Oh boy. Piffle thinks back to the last bath he took and breathes a sigh of relief as the wolf goes off toward the ring. I'm going to kind of pop around the wall, shoot this wolf.
Okay. The 12 does hit.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
When the
Ain't
player
complaining.
is shot.
This character, I only ever have one attack with this character, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but you get the
all
benefit
about-
of sneak attack.
Yeah, I'm just making sure. I just get so used to Rocket punching things like 8 times.
Yeah.
They've taken to hasting Crocodile, so
Oh,
Oh,
glorious.
Jesus.
it's fantastic.
I had a
Um,
Duskblade double full attack that kept me warm at night for many
And
years. Back in
Crocodile?
2.5.
Crocodile can now punch ghosts as a monk.
Yes, that's true. He's also a ghost puncher. Okay, so there's that, and then there's also a snack attack damage, which is that.
Unfortunately, Fiffle, the arrow bounces off the back of the werewolf.
Oh man, he's not taking anything.
That arrow was non-silvered, I'm assuming.
Oh, werewolves. Piffle
Yeah, that's what happened
frowns.
to my arrow.
Piffle frowns and hides again.
Damn it.
Foiled.
Piffle pats his pouch of gold and says, "Well, at least I've got you."
Fiffle, make a a stealth roll, I'm sorry.
All the gold he didn't spend on silvered weapons.
Alright. Kaido, you're up.
All right. We're gonna go ahead and
Hit this bitch so I can be back to normal.
that's
No,
exactly what we'll
actually,
do.
she or her friends would have to hit you. It does hit.
But if he kills her,
That's true.
That's what we're trying to go for here.
Fuck
He's
'em
lit.
up.
Okay, so the first one hits, the second one does not hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Or no, I'm sorry, that was 15
That
slashing
was
damage.
damage. Yep, this is the
Whoops.
second hit.
Ooh, nice. Rip and tear.
That one also hits. All right. The Dryad is still up,
Aw.
and you can
Dryad
just
is
hear
still-
the voice in your head, Otto, protect me, heal me. But
Oh,
Kaido,
no.
what else would you like to do with your turn?
I would like to 5, 10, 15, just shift around. That doesn't
Okay.
do any opportunity attack.
Nope, you're basically kind of dancing around them with your front to them without turning your back.
What makes Otto try to do a break the spell?
Okay.
If I smack him for a bonus action, just like smack him in the face to wake him up, does that do anything or no?
Well, you can't do that as a bonus action. You have to do that as an action.
Okay.
If you have a bonus action that damages me, I think that would work.
No, I don't want to damage him. I just want to.
Oh, you can damage me if you need to. Like I am in good shape.
But damaging is an action. But if I didn't want to damage him, I just wanted to like interact with Otto by maybe 0 HP hitting him on the face, not hard enough to actually do damage. Can that go as a bonus, or it could not?
No, you would still need an action for that.
Okay.
And technically, you
then
need
I'm-
to do an attack against him to even like try and hit him or get through his armor.
Then I'm just gonna shimmy this way. I'm just gonna yell at Otto, not knowing that it doesn't break it, and say, "Snap out of it, man! Come on, we need you." And that's it.
All
Otto's
right,
just gonna stare at him blankly.
Graham, you're up.
Otto.
All right. For starters, with my bonus action, I'm going to command the spiritual sword to come over behind this werewolf engaged with me
All
and
right.
try to give it a bop across the bonds.
So it's gonna go like right here.
Hang on, my fucking scroll thing glitched. Yes.
All right. Go ahead and have it roll to attack.
Okay. I just minimized that. Of course I will.
The 12 does hit, and it
Oh,
does
that's right. They have low AC.
8 force
and this
damage.
Yes. Oh, I didn't need to roll that.
Okay.
So yeah, 8 force damage. Is he still up?
Yes, he is.
Okay. Then what have I got jokes. I got jokes. I'm gonna inflict wounds on the fucker.
All right, go ahead.
He's mad.
And I'm gonna cast it as level 1.
Actually, that's a 12.
Do I get to re-roll that from Hobbit luck?
If Fiffle grants it, then yes.
I think I'm close enough that, if I was like
Please
on
get me your
vacation.
quantum halfling probability aura.
This was like,
Yeah.
oof, try that again, man.
Piffle winks at you.
Come on, buddy, you got this.
All right, go ahead and re-roll that, please. Fiffle, you got to use your reaction. Okay, that
16.
hits. 18 necrotic. Or, yeah, 18 necrotic. Yeah, you just see these black, like, you strike it on the chest and, like, describe it for me. You were a good descriptor.
Is this a how do you want to do this?
Nope, it's alive.
Well, I was going to also add Touch of Death by using a Turn Undead. Ignore that block. I
Touch.
can basically use a Channel Divinity use to deal extra smacky damage.
How much would you be able to do?
It is 5 plus twice my cleric level extra necrotic, so that's 12, 17.
That will be a how do you want to do this?
Awesome. So, Graham is just kind of wreathed in black, semi-smoky, necrotic energy, having worked up all these spirits of the dead around him. It all just kind of coalesces in his hand. He just reaches out as the thing is snapping at him, grabs it around the face, and just starts turning it into werewolf jerky before it turns black and crumbles.
All right, the werewolf
yeah.
is
Werewolf
destroyed in
jerky.
front of you.
And he shakes out his hand like he just threw a haymaker, turns to look at the next werewolf up, and just clenches his fist again. And then I am going to actually move.
Can you yell at that dryad for me,
I can put her in microwave range.
please?
10, 15, 20,
Don't get too
25, 30. So that should put
At
those
the
two
s-
werewolves
Yeah,
and
at the start of their
dryad into
turns.
microwave range.
At the start of the turn, I'll have them. I'll roll
Yes.
those.
And that'll be DC 15 versus 3d8 necrotic.
All right, Fern, you're up.
Okay. Will I be able to shoot this dryad that's down here by Otto and Kaido?
Yes. Yep. You can make an attempt on that.
Okay. Let's do that.
That does hit.
Nice.
And with that, you are able to sink an arrow directly through the thick bark skin and through its head, killing it.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. And for my second attack, I will attack the other dryad with my longbow.
Okay. That also hits. Jesus, these fucking 23s.
You're fucking having it.
I wish I could hit this well in the game. I'm a player. All right. It's not dead, but it's looking real hurt.
Okay.
And actually, Otto, with the dryad being dead, you are free from its charm effect.
Nice.
Otto's gonna mutter, "You stupid bitch."
Fern, did you wish to do anything else, or did? And then it's Aurora's turn after.
Aurora. Let's see. I think Fern will just move farther away and like behind that wall because she can't really do anything against these werewolves. Aurora.
Okay.
Could she move here? That.
Yeah.
And then she will maul this.
Go ahead and attack the
Dryad.
dryad. That does hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Yeah, Aurora is able to just rip apart the dryad. How do you want to kill the dryad? How does Aurora do this?
Destroy her soul.
Yeah, it just like kind of destroys it, like chews it up, tears it with her claws.
You know, like,
Alright.
a
Like the
dog
side of your
bites a- you know when a
furniture?
dog bites like one of those like stuffed animals and just like all the fluffy flies out?
Oh yeah, like
Yeah. Yeah, Aurora just grabs the dryad and just twists, and it's like the woods of its neck splinters. And the head kind of like lolls to the side.
Nice. Dark.
Lucian, you're up.
Lucian. You see like the purple glow starting to come back, but then like as the other dryad drops, it actually fades a little bit. And from Lucian, flashes of light, and he casts magic missile.
All right. Who's he shooting?
Who's shooting? Sorry, this werewolf here closest to Otto. And,
Okay.
I think that's messed up. Let me do it separately.
Yeah, it's like 3 magic missiles if it's at level 1.
3d4, right?
1d4 plus 1, 3 times. Yep. So if you're targeting that one with all of them, it is going to be 5, 2, and 3. Or I'll just say it's 10. It's 10.
Okay.
All right. So that just strikes the werewolf, just right into the chest. Did you wish to do anything else?
Just gonna run.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Otto,
Where
you're
are
up.
you running to?
You are free from the effects of the werewolves.
You mean the dryad?
Or the dryad, yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, there's a few things going on.
Because I know. Because literally,
Where
if you did not kill it, I was gonna undo every bit of damage that Kaido did with another lay on hands, and I would have been sad for him.
Yeah, but
I'm
Wait,
gonna
what
look
happened? I
at-
missed it.
I'm gonna look at this werewolf right in the eye, and I'm gonna pull out my halberd, and I'm gonna say, "Time to meet your maker."
okay.
I'm going to attack him twice.
The one directly in front of you, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
That does hit. Go ahead, roll damage. 6. Okay.
Let me see. And 3. Okay, and a divine smite. I had to check my slots.
Yep. And a 9, an additional 9. Okay.
I assume he's still alive.
He is.
And one more thing. Ah, well, that missed.
Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, that second one does not manage to cut the werewolf. And did you wish to do anything else with your turn?
I will move right between both of them, and actually right here between them and Graham.
Okay. Alright, with that, it is the werewolf's turn. So we're going to start with the one you just injured, who will be making his wisdom save to avoid taking full damage. He does pass. We will now do his friend.
4 or 5, whatever that rounds down to.
Does not
That guy
pass.
takes.
I believe it rounds down for the purpose of damage, so
Wow.
he's going to take 4 and 8. Okay. And that would be... Yes. Alright. Well, Otto, you put yourself in a good position. The werewolves are now going to attempt to bite and claw you. So, werewolf, who you just injured, is going to bite you. Missing. And attempt to claw you.
I laugh at him.
That does hit. Dealing
Oh,
7
one
slashing damage. Unless, of course, you do something else.
No, I'll let that hit.
Alright. Werewolf 2 is then going to attempt to bite you. Missing. And they attempt to claw you. Hitting.
I'll let him hit me.
Another slash. Wow. Those are almost, not quite, but very close to identical.
14, right? Let me take the damage off.
Well, look at that. I can actually manage to do some measure of damage.
I would just laugh at both of them.
And they are not going to move. This werewolf up here is going to attempt to sniff the air. Well, doesn't actually matter. Honestly, I don't know why about. Well, actually, no. What did Fiffle get for his hide? I don't think it was a 20.
I thought criticals like overrode a higher roll in this case.
No, not really. Basically, crits are only auto success in combat for attacking.
He got a 22.
Oh, never mind. So yes, never mind. The werewolf makes a beeline towards Fiffle. 5, 10, 15, 20. Goes by Fiffle and uses its full movement to get next to Fern. Is going to attempt to bite Fern.
Oh,
Missing. And then claw Fern. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Dealing 10 slashing damage as this claw just rips through the front of you, like right in your like kind of stomach.
It's like the worst thing he could have done. Now he's like in point blank range of a pistol.
Actually, Fern gets disadvantage on ranged attacks if she's in melee, if she does not have the feat.
Doesn't work that way in Darkest Dungeon.
Well, they all have that feat in Darkest Dungeon to avoid that.
Has anybody
I don't know
tried
if the-
Darkest Dungeon 2?
No,
I'm
not
waiting
yet.
until it comes on Steam. I'm not getting an Epic. Plus, it's still early access.
All right.
But I'm really looking.
I don't know
for
if the pistol will actually do anything though. The arrows didn't.
Fiffle, you're up.
Biffle, having watched his arrow bounce off a werewolf, is kind of vexed. Would assist Fern, but I feel like that would only lead to me being eaten by a werewolf.
Could happen, yeah.
No, see, Piffle wouldn't know this anyway. For my own edification, do they need to pass a save, or is it lycanthropes? It's got to be silver or magic.
Make an Arcana check.
I mean, yeah, sure. I can attempt to. Not something I know about, but see if I've heard something in my travels.
Yeah, like you remember a little bit of Arcana, enough to know that werewolves are immune to damage from non-silvered weapons. So you need to use either something that's silvered or something that's magic.
You probably heard us over talking about it.
Or,
Yeah.
fire, poison, lightning, things like that.
Yeah.
Forest fires kill werewolves.
I don't have any fire or any lightning or any magic.
Although, Fiffle, do you in fact have one of the grenades, though?
Yeah, didn't we split them up?
Did we?
No, I was holding all of them. I just gave the green one to Otto. You
Yeah.
guys said it was too volatile, so you wanted me to hold on to them, so I held on to them. We were going to split them.
Yeah, this is true. I mean,
Okay.
Unfortunately,
Everything but werewolves is dead.
yep.
Maybe I should just climb a tree and wait.
The
I'm
other thing you
thinking
could
like a halfling here, guys.
the other thing you could do is you could actually go to one of your friends and help them, so they get advantage on attacks and the like. Basically, you're
Okay,
distracting
that's
the
a thing.
werewolf.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Become the background guy in the music video.
Starts playing the violin, and the werewolf's like, "What are you doing?"
Okay,
Ah,
so
it's been shot.
I'm going to, at great personal risk, I guess I can always run away. I have enhanced running away abilities. Great personal risk. Piffle's going to kind of vault over the wall here and just start attacking this werewolf with his short sword
Okay.
to annoy it in the hopes that they give Fern advantage and she can do some magic shit.
Okay. For the sake of time, I won't have you roll to attack it, as it will do nothing to the werewolf.
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
Consider the werewolf annoyed and hopefully marginally distracted.
Kaido, you're up.
I'm up. Okay. I'm going to just hop over this wall right here, 10 feet.
Okay.
I'm going to attack this werewolf in front of me with...
Your
no,
fancy
just
sword
a
of
regular
smoke.
attack. Oh,
With your great sword. Okay. That does hit. Roll damage.
boop.
Okay.
Then one more attack.
Good dog.
Okay, perfect.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll damage on
See you in
that
the
guy.
room.
Is that
That's
doubled?
weird. Yeah,
Oh,
it should be
I-
doubled. Do it a... Wait, is that 2d6? Let me just make sure. No, that's the same formula for
How do
whatever
I
reason.
I'm sorry, just...
Just
gave
click it
all
again.
this
Yeah.
Damage that
There you
How
go.
do I do that? Do I just add them, or...
Yeah. It's basically just...
Oh no, not the +3. So wait a minute. Let's take. It's the second one was
So
10.
it's a 9 and a 10.
9 and a 10. Gotcha. Awesome.
All right, this werewolf looking rough. It's still standing though.
It is still standing. That motherfucker. Okay. That is that's all I got.
All right, Graham, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action move the spiritual weapon down beside Fiffle
Okay.
and take another crack at that werewolf.
Okay? So where? Let me just verify the
Basically,
help
right
action.
over here behind the werewolf.
Yeah. All right. Let me go plop that right in there. Like right here.
Yes.
Okay.
And
And let me just verify something.
Nice.
Help. No, it unfortunately would not give advantage to you for this one.
yeah, it's kind of a non-agent in combat. It can't be like opportunity attacked or knocked down. It's
Yeah.
just spiritual.
But you get to go. Oh well, that does hit, and
so
it does
it's
deal.
12 force damage.
All right, that is 12 force damage. Hurting the werewolf from behind. It snarls.
And let's see. What do I want to do? Graham is gonna do another Toll the Dead, actually. On
Okay.
the two werewolves right next to each other, because this way I can hit both of them.
Okay, so we will start with the werewolf that is to just north of Kaido, and this is a wisdom, so we'll start with him. He does succeed, and his
Okay.
friend is going to then do it. Failing, go ahead and roll to hurt him.
Is
It is
he
a
injured
he's-
or
yep.
uninjured?
They're
He's
both
hurt. He's injured. They're both injured.
He takes 12.
All right. It's gonna be. Okay, he's looking pretty rough too. Graham, did you wish to do anything else with your turn?
No, since I'm still engaged. Just kind of continuing to conduct this symphony of the wrath of the dead all over this place.
All right. Fern, you're up.
Okay. Would animal friendship work on a werewolf?
You could try.
Who's a good boy?
It does. It works on beasts, so I don't know.
Let's see here. No, the werewolf, you see too much intelligence behind its eyes, and it looks actually angry about the insult. You hold out a morsel of food and it slaps it from your hand.
I'm not an animal, Candace.
Take me serious.
Fern, did you wish to do anything else, or are you going to Aurora?
I will go to. I don't think I can do anything else.
Then Aurora, it is her turn.
Yeah, because that was my whole action, right?
You could attempt to move, but you would take an attack of opportunity.
Right. Yeah. Okay, I will move Aurora. Could she attack from there?
Yes, she can.
Okay, she will attempt to maul this werewolf.
All right, go ahead to attack. Make an attack. Sorry.
But I don't know if that. Oh,
That
okay.
does fail. She's. I think she's close enough to Fiffle to re-roll that if she wanted to, using Fiffle's
Wink at the
reaction.
wolf.
Oof. If it was like, oof, try that again.
Okay. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Fiffle.
That uses my reaction, so now I can't uncanny dodge. So
Oh,
Go
no.
ahead.
If you
Show me
wanted
with
to,
the
I
werewolf,
wasn't
Nathan.
gonna. I was simply saying
it's
that
up
you had
to
the
you.
ability.
no, you're good.
All right. Lucian, you're up.
All right. Lucian thinks that these werewolves are hurting, and
Hurt him more.
yeah, he's gonna go for another magic missile, but he's gonna up the level to level 3 this time.
Okay.
So I think that's four 1d4s plus 4 for damage.
Okay. Which one are you targeting?
Oh, sorry, evenly spread. So I guess one guy getting 2, the other guy getting 2.
Of the 2 by auto?
You might
Oh, I'm shooting 4. I'm sorry.
you might want to like make sure this one doesn't hurt or
Okay, so that one gets 2, and the other one will share 1.
Okay, so just ping which ones you're shooting.
Okay, so all right, ping.
Just click and hold. With the pointer selected.
All right, this guy
Okay.
is getting 2.
The first 2?
The first 2.
Okay, so that is going to be 10 damage.
Okay, and then 1 and 1 to these guys.
And then, so the other 2 are each getting 1, so that first one, and then that second one. Okay. Well, 2 of them are standing. The one north of Kaido. How do you want to do this?
One of the flashes just like dives over, like it almost has like a mind of its own, and it dives over the hill and around the tree and just smacks him on the side of the head. He goes down hard.
All right. With that, it is now. Oh, did you want to do anything else? I'm sorry.
Hell yeah. He's gonna run
he's gonna dust himself off with the snow.
and fly again. He's gonna run this way, and no, that's it.
All right. Otto, you're up.
I will attack this guy
All right, go ahead.
and be like,
That actually misses.
hit him again.
And the werewolf is now wary of your halberd, and it just ducks both of them.
Oh my.
Did you wish to do anything else with your turn?
Nah.
All right. We will start with that werewolf you just attacked. He is going to do a bite against you.
Wait, it's his
Oh,
turn.
I'm sorry.
Wisdom
Yep,
save.
you were correct. Let me do a wisdom save for him, please. That
He
does fail.
fails, and we'll take 18
feel
necrotic.
He. Well, how does Graham want to cook him in the microwave?
As it's ducking, its claws start to disintegrate off of its hands, and when it goes to bite, just spirits flit into its mouth, and it just starts rotting out from the contact point.
Horrifying.
Horrifying.
All right. This
Aren't you glad Graham's really well adjusted?
last werewolf, turning to
I don't know.
Fiffle, is going to make a bite against Fiffle. Does a 17 hit?
Oh, I'm pretty sure that hits. Let me double check for you. I think 16. Yeah, that hits. For
Dealing
sure.
5 piercing damage. And Fiffle, can you make a con save, please?
Oh.
Piffle yelps. 5. And
Okay. And he's going to make a claw attack against you, Fiffle. Missing. And then he is going to use the rest of his turn, and he is going to turn tail and run into the forest. You can feel free to make reactions against, well, not Fiffle, but Fern can, but it's not going to matter.
Wait a
he is-
minute.
Piffle's like, shoot that thing, it bit me.
He's going to run into the woods.
Can we all do something at this point?
Yeah, so he moved. He's about 20 feet off map. You could attempt to do something if you'd like.
All of us could, or
I wish to mark him so we can follow him if we need to.
All right, he is marked. We are going to drop out of combat. And Fiffle, you have a rather nasty bite mark on your arm, and it is black. It is throbbing, and you can just feel like these... Something's wrong with the wound.
Yeah. I'm gonna be like, hey Graham, is it bad when a werewolf bites you and your arm turns black?
It's really bad when the werewolf bites you and your arm turns black, Fiffle.
Shit.
What can we look at it and see if
Can
we
you cut
have
this arm off for me, guys, real quick? Just
No.
this one right here.
I'm
Well,
gonna step up to Piffle with my
late.
great sword
Yeah.
and start
No.
aim. No, just kidding.
will this be a medicine or something?
I don't think we can treat it because lycanthropy is a magical disease. Again, one of the reasons I got rid of restoration. I can't do shit about this.
Is there will dispel magic do anything? Does anyone have dispel magic?
I do, but I
Comparison.
don't think it would.
Do we need to arcana this?
Here, let me. I don't think so because it's a spell effect.
Well,
Creature, object, or magical effect within range.
we'll end it here,
Oh no.
and we will pick this up next week having
Okay,
you finish
stand
the
on
fight.
werewolves.
Fiffle has been bitten by a werewolf.
I mean, I think we got to figure this out, guys, because I'm pretty sure a thing that you don't want is a were-hobbit. That's not.
No, that's just a lot of
A
no.
wobbit.
Oh
Oh,
no.
were rat. That's bad enough.
All
Just
right.
shooting arrows with one of his werewolf teeth as the arrowhead.
So
Just
I will
long
end
range
the
bites.
I'll end the recording here, and we will pick this all up next week.